What's happening, Tech Timers? This is Andre of Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, where I review cool tech and everyday products that will make your lives just a little bit easier. And today I am coming to you live with no jive as I review another cool way to expand the ports on your computer. It's the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub. This is a game changer. Can you dig it? Okay, so before I get down to the nitty-gritty, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell all below. And please share if you care. This has a really, really cool feature. This is the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub. Let's take a look at the box. There's some information. Of course, I'm going to cover all of that. There you go. Let's get this open so we can see what we can see. Calling in the Tech Time tool. Yowza! There you go. Thank you, Tech Time tool. Excellent job as always. Let's get this out of the box. Congrats, you are lucky, $20. Let's see what that's about. It's a happy card. Wow. Let's see. Ivanky Care, just some registration information, etc., etc., etc. There's the unit itself. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Of course, we've got user manual. Put that off to the side. Let's look at the unit. Oh, little, okay. That's the design on it. There's your cable. We're gonna just kind of take a quick look at it and then we'll go more into details. Nice and compact. Very tough plastic there. There you go. So this is everything that comes inside of the box. Mustn't forget that happy card. Okay, y'all know what's next? The specs. Okay, Tech Timers, so here are the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub specs. The dimensions are 4.5 inches long by 1.5 inches wide by 0.5 inches tall. It weighs 3.84 ounces. It is equipped with a high precision chipset. It has over voltage protection and short circuit protection. Let's take a look at the ports. One HDMI 2.0 port, so that's 4K at 30 Hertz and 1080p at 60 Hertz. Three USB 3.0 ports. They can transfer up to 2 gigs in 5.5 seconds. It has one SD card reader and one MicroSD card reader. This is the bonus port, and this is what I'm pretty excited about. Can't wait to see it in action. It has one USB-C PD port, and that can handle up to 100 watts max, and it can charge up to 87 watts high-speed laptop charging, which should handle just about any laptop in the world. It reads both SD and MicroSD cards simultaneously. Maximum speed of 104 megabytes per second, and it's compatible with Mac, Windows, Chrome OS, Linux, Android, iOS, smartphones, tablets, etc., etc., etc. Now that we've got the specs out of the way, let's get down to the get down. Okay, Tech Timers, so here's what we have. There's your USB-C connection that goes directly into your computer, so that you could turn this into a hub to expand the ports. That's the top. This is the front of the unit, USB 3.0, USB 3.0. The top is going to be the SD card, which is full size, and then the bottom here is for your micro SD. That's your power light. That's the bottom. On the side, there's another USB 3.0 port. There's your HDMI port for an additional monitor. There's your PD port. You plug in your laptop's power supply into that. It sends power through this. You plug your laptop into it and it charges up your laptop. Can't wait to see that in action. So speaking of action, let's get to it. Okay, Tech Timers, so before I get the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub connected to my Mac Mini, I'm going to show you what I think is the coolest feature. Now, I do not have a laptop that powers via a USB-C, not yet anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our imagination. This is an extension cord connected to a wall socket. It's a power brick, USB-C. These are some earbuds that I will be reviewing shortly. Let's pretend that this is a laptop. So laptop is dying. I would have to disconnect whatever I had connected in order to charge up the laptop. So what I would normally do is connect the charging brick. There you go. You'll see that it's charging up, right? So when it's done, then I would have to unplug the power from the laptop, reconnect whatever device I had connected to the computer. And so what we'll do is I'm going to connect the power here to the PD port. As you can see, there's no power light. Connected. There's your power light. Now, let's say once again, this is my computer. As you can see, it's charging up. So normally you would have a USB expansion hub like this with just this connection. For instance, let me see if I can get that in the picture. It's connected to my Mac Mini. I reviewed this one not very long ago, and I'm going to leave a link for that above. But as you can see, it just has the one connection. That connection powers up the device, and it also allows for data transfer, etc., etc., etc. This would allow me to keep the USB-C hub connected to the computer without disconnecting it and all of the peripherals in order to charge it. So when I'm done charging the computer, then I would just remove the power and it would operate normally just like any USB-C. Because once that power is disconnected, this will continue to draw power from the computer in order for it to operate whatever's connected to it. So I think that's pretty cool. No more unplugging constantly from the computer. Leave your hub connected to the computer. Just charge at the PD port with your USB-C cable. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Okay, Tech Timers, so I now have the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub connected directly to a Thunderbolt port that's USB 4 on the back of my Mac Mini. Incidentally, if you want to see the awesome review on the Mac Mini, I'm going to leave a link just above and also check the description down below. That's an HDMI cable for my second monitor. That was connected to an HDMI to USB-C adapter, which was connected to that same port. By eliminating this, I have now expanded that port to accept more devices. So I think that's cool. However, I'm going to show you something else I think that's really cool. Notice that I've got two SD cards. I've got a micro and a regular size SD card. So I'm going to insert those in the hub. Let's take a look at the monitor. Let me just zoom in. And I made the pointer larger so that y'all can see what happens. I'm going to put the micro SD in. So you'll see it pop up right there. It says micro SD. Now it's time for the SD card. And actually, I'm going to you'll see it right there, and you'll see the cards are now, I don't know if y'all can see the micro SD. Well, probably can't, but it's underneath. So do this. Like I said, let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so there's my mouse pointer. That's micro SD. And normally with a regular USB hub, you cannot access both SD cards at once for some reason. And I think it's just because the chipset doesn't allow it, or there's just not enough power. So that's micro SD, and that's the SD. As you can see, I've got them both open. Oops. There's micro SD, and there's the SD. So not only can I open both at the same time, I can trade files between them. So this is micro SD up here. I just moved the file down to the SD card. Here we are, micro SD. There it is. This is the SD card on the bottom. Let's take that SD file and move it up. And there it is. Normally, what you would have to do, you would open up SD card 1, drag the file to your desktop, close it, then open SD card 2 and drag that file from the desktop into the second SD card, and vice versa. But this allows you to open up both and also move files in between them. And of course, I'm going to zoom out, and I have a SATA drive. No, it says USB 2.0 because that's an old case, 640 gigs. I'm going to connect this. Just try not to knock the camera around too much. And we should see that pop up in just a second here. You can see it's got power on the case there. And this is an older one, even though it's a SATA, and it does take a little while, but you can see it just popped up right there. So I think some very, very cool features with this. I like it, and I can't wait to get a laptop that's going to take full advantage, because my laptops are a little bit older. But I'm looking at a few. So let's wrap this bad boy up. You dig? Okay, tech timers. So what did we learn today? We learned that the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub really, really, really gets the job done. First of all, it's tough. This hub is built to last. As you can see, that cable's not going anywhere. Incredible expansion ability. What I like, the ability to use 2 SD cards at once and able to swap files back and forth between the 2. I like that this has enough power for an HDMI monitor, for a second monitor. But I really like, even though I'm not able to take advantage of it right now, I do like the PD port. Leave this connected to your laptop at all times. When your laptop dies, instead of removing it and all of the ports to charge up the laptop, just plug that USB charger in there, and there you go. It's going to charge that laptop while you still have access to all of your ports. So with that, y'all know what time it is. It's time for Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews rating system. If I like a product, I'm going to give it a right on. If I really like a product, it's going to be a groovy, man. If I don't like a product, it's going to be a write off. If I really don't like a product, it's going to be a jive turkey. I really like this product. I think y'all know why. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a groovy, man. Now, I have some really, really exciting news for all of you tech timers out there. Going forward, If you like any of the products I review, you'll be able to click on the links in the description and purchase the products. I am now an Amazon affiliate. As an Amazon affiliate, I do make commissions on purchases. So you won't pay any more for the product, whether you purchase it from my Amazon link or if you search for it and just get it directly from Amazon. And the commissions do not come out of your pockets. So therefore, if you like what you see, please go ahead and support the channel by making purchases. With that concludes the review of the Ivanky 7-in-1 USB-C hub. Thank you for hanging out here with me on Andre's Tech Time and product reviews. Enough said. Keep on trucking, and I will catch you on the flip side in my next video. Now, can you dig that?